Hi everyone. This is going to be a bit of a weird video really, because this has got nothing to do with electronics. As a lot of you know, I've been having a massive clear out. And that isn't to say that I was ever a hoarder or ever disorganised or whatever, but there was just I just felt as though there was excessive stuff here. Stuff that I thought I would never use. And it's strange that, I guess when I was younger I thought that I would save money and I'd finish this project and I'd tinker with this and understand how it worked and whatever else. And that did me really well. I did save an awful lot of money and I learned an awful lot of stuff. And if somebody came to me for help, I was able to help them because I had the bits and the knowledge there and whatever else. So it really did help me. However, recently, things have changed a little bit. And I've become financially in a good position and I finally have time to think about things, and I finally have time to get really organised, and I finally have time to do the things I want to do. So I guess that's why I had this clear out. It was kind of always on the cards, but that's why I've had the clear out. So in the electronic side, for example, I've cleared the whole house out, by the way, and not everything, the sheds, everything. But from an electronics point of view, in this little workshop where YouTube actually started for me, I built up a massive load of stuff, boxes and boxes and boxes full of stuff. Stuff that I'd been given, projects, stuff that I'd finished and stuff that I'd shown people on YouTube and all sorts of stuff, all sorts. But I gave a lot of it away, I've sold a lot of it, thrown a lot of it, all sorts. It's been cut right down and organised. Still got a bit to sell, but the last of it is going. It's not just that as well, it's other projects, so nothing to do with electronics, like for example motorbike parts and whatever else. Anyway, getting to the point. 10 years ago when I left my parents' house, I had boxes of stuff there that at the time I had to dump it in my house, which at the time was quite small really, and it wasn't, I mean quite small, it's not small, but it's not massive either. But what I meant is at the time the house was a mess. It didn't have a kitchen, it didn't have nice spaces. It was like, I wouldn't say it was a shell, but it needed a lot of work. So at the time I had to kind of dump the boxes and this, that and the other in the sheds and whatever else. I never really had time to look at them again. I think probably my parents threw a lot of stuff as well from my house that unfortunately I just didn't have the time or the desire or whatever to go and get it, but that's fine. So I've been going through these boxes and stuff like that, and trying to sort through everything, and I've been doing really well. It's pretty much sorted. Anyway, this is going on for too long, so I'll get to the point. This is one of those things. This is one of those items, and I looked at it and I thought, yeah, I remember this. I think I got this for some sort of occasion. I think my mum bought it me, and I must have been very young. I think I must have been maybe 12 or 13 or something like that. It's actually quite a good quality thing, like it's quite solid. I remember asking for it for, I think it was a Christmas. What a bizarre thing to ask for when you're a kid. Anyway, so I just wanted to show you what was in it. It's nothing expensive or anything like that. It's just interesting. It's just like a different interest of mine that I thought would be cool to show you. So when I was probably about 12 or 13, at some point I lost the key for this. And you're thinking, well, great, he's got a little safe and he's got no key for it. But the interesting thing is that with this little safe, as good as it looks, there's actually a bit of a design flaw. And I noticed this when I was a kid, so I thought, well, I've lost the key, like how can I open it? Now the thing is, as I was a kid, I was always interested in locks and how things worked. And as I was a child, after losing the key, I found a way into it within seconds. And it's quite bizarre really that a child would be able to do that, but I'll show you how to get in it. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's give it a massage, and it's open. So there you go. And I worked that out as a kid. What an interesting way of opening something. Quite simple, but Yeah, there you go. So that's how I've been able to get into this for the past, I don't know, 20 odd years. Anyway, so I've opened it up now. I just wanted to show you some of my coins and stuff that I've been collecting. Well, I don't know since when I was collecting them, but it's just interesting, some of the old things that I've got here. I've never been to America, but that's a 1 cent. And I've got some 50p's that are from Great Britain, which of course is my country, United Kingdom. And they're just strange. Like, I've never seen that 50p before. It says 1998, but I've never seen that. And then this one again, I've never seen it. And this one, I don't know how much they're worth. They're probably not worth anything really, but they're just strange 50p's. Look at them. If you're American, then you probably won't really care because you'd be like, well, it's just a coin. But to us, these are strange coins. Like, that's a strange 50p as well. And that's the same. And I've got these dollars and stuff. These are from when I was a kid. 1990. They're just from when I was a kid, you know. Some of them are from holidays, but that's from when I was a kid again. 5 cents. Like, I don't really appreciate what that is. I think it's like 3p. Where's that dollar? Dollar, is that about 90p, I think? Something like that. 50 groszy. That's Polish. That was from a Polish holiday. An old 20p. These are still in circulation, these ones. 10p, that's a new 10p. A £2 coin. So, £2 coins are relatively newish. I remember that they came out when I was a kid, I think. But when I was a kid, I was like, wow, a £2 coin. You know, because it never existed before that. That's a strange £2 coin as well. Like, that inscription is pretty rare. I've never seen that before, but like I said, it's probably not worth anything. This is a £1 coin, and it was a new design. Again, the old £1 coin was different, but that's the new one. And then got some really old coins. Again, I was collecting these when I was a child. España, 1982, 5 pesetas, which they have euros now. This is from a Turkish holiday. And you know, I don't know what that is. 1 dime. I don't know what a dime is, but it's a bit like our 5p. You know, and Korus, what's that? Is that from Croatia or something? Koru. Oh, Turkey. Oh, it's Turkish again. So I've got various coins here now. It gets a little bit more interesting because when I moved into this house, when I bought it and moved in, it's a bit of a bizarre thing to do, but I thought, I wonder if there are any coins in this garden. And I metal detected the garden. So whenever there was any gardening, like digging up and stuff, I always metal detected it. Well, not always, but majority of the time I metal detected it. And it's unbelievable the amount of coins that I found in my back garden and front garden. And believe it or not, all of these coins were found on my property, and they're old. But how bizarre is this? Like, my hands are a right mess, but how bizarre is this? I found this in my garden, in my back garden. All of these I found in my back garden. So this is a halfpenny from 1952. A halfpenny, like, I've never used a halfpenny, and it says in it, George Ives. I guess that means Georgius. What else? This is a coin that I've never used as well. Like, it's an old English coin, 1955, 3 pence. For whatever reason, that was that was stopped. This one I found in my garden. This is one of the first ones that I found, and it's in really good condition. It says 1 penny, and it says 1927. 1 penny. Like, our pennies are this, for reference, our pennies are like that size now. But this is an old one as well. This is 1971. Another 1 penny, 1964. I wonder if that's got a different monarch on it. Yeah, it has, look. Elizabeth II. Another one. This has been worn away, but look, that says 1906. So it's really old. 120 years old. And it's a little bit worn, but look. 1906. And I found that in my back garden. And we've got more. 1901. 1901. Who's it got on that one? Victoria, Queen Victoria, 1901. Half a crown. I don't even know what a crown is. Like, well, obviously I know what a crown is, but in monetary terms, I don't know what that is. It says Elizabeth II. So, I wonder if this is pre-decimal. I don't know. This one, half a penny, 1945. So that would have been World War II. Half a penny. And then we've already seen one of those. 1917, so that would have been World War One, I imagine. We've got an old 10 pence that is 1969. So the new 10p's are smaller than these. Oh look, there's a new 10p. Well, it's not that new, but that's the size it is now. Ooh. And what year is it? 1995, yeah. So I'd have been 9 years old. No, it wouldn't have been 11. No, it wouldn't have been 9. This one's in really good condition. That's 1918. But why were all these in my back garden? 1961, 3 pence. Yeah, why were they in my back garden? It's weird. A 1p. But look at this, 1971, a 1p. Oh no, it's half a penny. Again, I've never used a half a penny. Never. And then we've got some more, 1934. An old 50p. So the new 50p's are quite a bit smaller. Look, there's a new 50p. It's a little bit smaller, but look at the thickness. There's a new one and there's an old one. 1969. Got another 3p. What's this one? 1 shilling. What's a shilling? 1 shilling, 1925. A 1p. 2007, 1p, not very interesting. 1 penny, 1967. This one looks old. 1940, half a penny. 1967. So it kind of grieves me that I've been taking some soil sometimes to the skip without metal detecting it, but I did metal detect most of it though. Probably the skip has had some of my coins. Look, wow, look at the detail on that one. Half a penny, 1950. And finally, 1914, the date of World War One. 1914, Georgius. So these are the coins that I found in my garden. And I'm going to show you a few more things now. But how bizarre though? Why would they be in my garden? I don't really know. I don't think they're worth anything really, but still very interesting. So this is the next one I wanted to show you now. I've actually got some Roman coins somewhere as well. I just don't. Oh, there they are. So I don't know why I've got these. Some of these are off holidays and stuff, but there's a 20 euro there. That's obviously the currency of Europe. 20 euros, that's probably about £16. I'll go back to those in a minute. So these things. So I remember finding this somewhere when I was a kid. $10. Hong Kong. The Central Bank of Egypt, £1. I can't read that, but it looks old. What's this? Saudi Arabian Monetary Agency, 1 rial. Interesting. Bermuda Monetary Authority. $2. That's interesting, isn't it? Got Queen Elizabeth on it. Bank of Jamaica, $20. Yes, I bought these when I was very young. Bank of Jamaica, $20. This one looks Greek. What does it say? I don't know. It looks Greek though. Hang on a minute, it's a pound. Oh, it's Cypriot. 1997. Look, it's got a pound. £1. Central Bank of Cyprus. Wow. Dos mil pesetas. 2,000 pesetas. Banco de España. What does it say? History of the something. It's quite an interesting note. 10,000 intis. Peru. Hang on a minute, that looks fake. What is it? Oh no, it isn't actually. Central Reserve Bank of the Peru. 10,000 intis, 1988. Looks like it's uncirculated maybe. Interesting. 5,000. They're interested in these notes. So Peru, 1,000. 1988 again. 100. I don't know why I bought Peruvian money. 1987. 50. 10. What are these? 100. Sztal, that means 100. Złotych. 100 złotys. Narodowy Bank Polski. Ludwik Waryński. Let's have a look at the back. Oh, I've got more, look. Interesting. 50. Narodowy Bank Polski. 50 złotych. Warszawa. 1 grudnia. Główny skarbnik. Karol Świerczewski. 50 złotych. Interesting. And this one? 20 złotych. Warszawa. What's this? Rzeczpospolita Ludowa. Pound. Why has it got a pound symbol? Dwadzieścia złotych. Interesting. And what else have I got? I'll just put this back. Yeah, so I've got more stuff to show you. I've got this. Turkish money. 1970. Oh, doesn't look that old. I don't know how much this is worth. Probably, well, I don't know, about £5 or £10, I guess. 10 on Turk lirası. Interesting. Yeah, so there's some old notes. I don't know for sure, but I'm thinking that that's probably the most valuable one, and I think it's probably still in circulation as well. And finally, the last thing I wanted to show you is this. Again, I bought these when I was a kid. I wanted to get one of the denarius, I guess it would be. So these are Roman coins. And unfortunately, you can't really see any detail. But it says on there, Victorious AE and Pax AVG, which I don't know what that means, but I think that's a Roman coin. And here, so they're actually, in my local area, there are actually hordes of Roman coins that I found. What have we got here? There's a little, you can see a bit of detail there. Some sort of copper alloy. No detail there. What's this one? Yeah, you can see detail again. Look. Don't know who that one is. Clearly a monarch or something. This one's really old. Again, you can see a little bit of detail, but not enough to make out what it is. Copper one, you can see the detail in that one. You can see that it's a... Actually, the detail in this one's very good. I could actually probably use Google Lens or something to find out more about these, but the detail on this one's quite good. And then finally, oh, not finally, there's one more actually. Tiny little coins. But it's weird to think that, you know, around 2,000 years ago or something, whenever it was, I can't remember the exact detail, but it's something like that, that some of these would be used and somebody would go to the shop or whatever, or a stall, and they'd be handing these coins out. In my country, in Britannia, in Londinium and Diva and all of that. And I've got one more here as well. Constantine the First. So look at this one. Again though, I bought these when I was a kid. I remember I got them from eBay. Interesting. Yeah, so it's a bit of a bizarre video, I know, but I have a lot more interests than just electronics. I have a lot of different interests, and this is just something that I remembered, and as I was sorting through, I thought, yeah, it'd be interesting to make a video about this. And there's the thing locked up again. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this weird video. I certainly found it very interesting. Bye!